Hello, everyone. I'm here in my infinite glory and wisdom to talk about something. I was actually had just actually walked in right now from the park again, and while I go every other day, I try to go. It's very nice out there. It's a great way for me to ground and just have me time. Uh, while I was out there, I had made two videos for you, and I decided I wasn't going to upload them. Let me tell you why. Um, I was sitting amongst a bunch of oak trees that as I talk about in one of the videos, that I had done a lot of workings there. I've done full moons there, and I had created temporary ley lines there, and it's a beautiful, beautiful place. But the problem about it was that everything is open over here. Everybody can see everything that you do there, and it's people here are incredibly nosy. They're cheese muscles, and gossipers. But so yeah, that's what I talked about, is how can we, have our privacy that we deserve, and our rights. And that was the point of the video. What I had to do is I turned off that video and I had stopped, and I went and I cast my circle. I found a wand and I cast a circle. You can still see there. I left it there, actually, the circle. I drawed the circle. I drawed the pinnacles in each direction. You can still see it's written there in the dirt right now, right this second. I swear to you. The minute I started, I cast a circle, called corners, and would you believe, the minute that I start, everybody and their mama shows up. So, frustrated as hell, because I can't stand that sort of thing. I'm frustrated. I'm like, I can't pay attention to what I'm doing. All I have are just these other people around me that are just, it's hard for me to concentrate. So, frustrated, I just went, break my circle, which I don't like doing. And I walked up to my phone and started to make the second video, explaining, look, what I just said, we don't get our privacy. And then I showed you all these people that were walking around. But the reason why, the reason why I decided not to upload it was because of one reason. When I had turned off the second video, I had put everything away. I put my headphones back on. I started to walk back to my car. And as I got closer to my car, I realized that one of the group of people that was there, I had shown you, I think he's in a red shirt. I don't know. I'm not going to upload the video so you wouldn't know. But one of the people that were, I guess they were looking for a little sight, because it is Saturday, it is a public park. I really shouldn't be surprised if there's people there at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. But he was looking for a campground, I'm assuming, for a place to have a picnic with family or whatever. But this person I know of, I don't know him, but I know of, and he is a mystic here in town. So, with that being said, I didn't want to contradict myself and upload those two videos. But I did want to talk about that, though. I wanted to know exactly how can we, as a whole, have a practice. And as I thought about it, have a private practice, I'm sorry. And as I thought about it last night, I thought, well, if we perhaps put up an invisibility shield over our circles when we cast circle, perhaps that would work. Or would it? It does if I wanted it to, I suppose. But I still feel like, for me, I need to have, give it up for the advertisement, right? Anyway, I still feel like I should have my privacy and in my practice, and I don't go barging in on Catholics. I don't barge in on Methodists. I don't barge in on anything like that. I give them their time. So I want the same. But I wanted to hear y'all's thoughts on that, see what y'all had to say. And yes, y'all, I am from Texas. Otherwise, that's about all that's going on with me. I've been hoping to, now that I have, been able to upload videos from my phone, I'm hoping that maybe I can get some more videos done out here, and perhaps show y'all a couple things or two that I wasn't able to before. I think that's all I wanted to say. But anyway, I wanted to share that message. My point behind it all is that the reason I didn't upload it was because, though I was frustrated because people were around, the people who were around were those who do the same, and I should have considered that. I didn't, but who was I to have known? And as I had explained in the video, I had an instance where I had shown y'all before on the previous video my tree. I haven't figured out his name yet. I feel like Albert for some reason is his name. Comes to mind. Anyway, but my tree. I finished the story. I never finished telling y'all the story that on Lunasa I had a fairy circle there. In the shade of the inside of my circle, the remaining energies were given there to the fairies, and they had a fairy ring of purple flowers all on the inside of where my circle was. It was a magnificent thing to see. But that same day that I had noticed the circle, the ring, I had celebrated it again with the temple that I know in another town. And we did this on the beach, and it was supposed to be a big, massive circle of just groups from all over town. And not everybody showed up, but quite a few people showed up. We had everything from we just had basic Wiccans, heathens, and I think we had a couple druids. And in fact, it was that day that one of the druids had taught me how to drum, and I picked it up very quickly. But while there, we performed our ritual under this big tent, or big old tarp, canopy. And in the middle of it, in the middle of me calling the southern quarter, because I was the one calling the southern quarter, in the middle of calling the southern quarter, one from a neighboring camp, I'm sorry, rolling away here, from a neighboring camp walks in, just walks right on into our tent, and our circle is cast around the whole tent. She walks in and said, "Hey, how are y'all doing?" That frustrates me, that makes me so mad, but I feel like the high priestess handled it well. She was like, "Ah, you broke our circle." And the lady was just confused. She goes, "Oh, I'm sorry," and walks away. But, yeah, I mean, I don't understand. Maybe that's my youth speaking, but I don't understand why people cannot just leave shit alone. And live in peace. Just because they want to be nosy around here. They're very nosy. People are very nosy, and they're very gossipy, too, which is my biggest fear. Burn me. But, that was something I wanted to talk about, was privacy in our practice. Do you get it? If you do, how do you accomplish it? If you can't, how do you work around it? I really want to hear from you guys, because I don't get to hear much from y'all. And I'm making videos again, so y'all have no excuse. But until next time, blessed be everyone, okay?